All I hear right now is Monkey scratching at the door because she's trying to get in. And my other cat is in here right now, so she's probably kind of jealous. But she knocks everything over, so whatever. Anyway, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is April and I have a crazy cat named Monkey, and you will see plenty of her, just not in today's video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the OFRA Cosmetics Cosmetology kit. It is the black case. They have all these cute pop art cases. They had one with vanities and lights and all of these like special things that were really awesome. I'll link everything down in the description bar below. You guys should definitely go check it out. They have some really awesome stuff on there, whether you are just like personally trying to do your own makeup and trying to just create some sort of kit, or if you are a makeup artist and you want to build up your own portfolio and have a whole bunch of stuff, like a whole set to do other people's makeup with. So the kit that I chose was this black one. Like I said, they had the cute pop art ones, but I just figured for my professional life, as you guys know, I tend to be a little boring. I'm not like all too big on color and things like that, so I decided to stick with the black one. I just figured it just matched everything else, and I didn't want something that I was eventually thinking I would possibly get sick of. So I stuck with the black one. There is something missing from my case because it was so good that somebody decided to take it from me, and I think I know who has it. And I think she's not going to give it back to me, but it's okay. It is one of their liquid matte lipsticks. I'll get to it. It is really, really, really good. I actually love their liquid lipsticks, but okay, we're going to just hop right in. So when you open up the case, obviously there's like a little lock on it. This is what it looks like. Everything comes covered in like a thing. The only thing I will say is if it's coming in the mail, a lot of my stuff when it came in the mail, these eyeshadows and powders were popped out, so you want to be careful to make sure that if you happen to buy one of these, do not get rid of this plastic covering, because if you do and something pops out, everything's going to be destroyed. So just don't do that. That would be a bad idea. I'm just going to go through some swatches and all of that, and I'm just going to kind of sit here and tell you what I think of everything, give you my favorites, my least favorites, and my overall opinion on the entire case. So currently right now, because I wound up choosing the medium to dark set, because I already have so many light foundations and I do work sometimes on darker people, so I wanted to make sure that I got some colors that were more appropriate for them as well. I am not wearing their face products on my face. I am wearing their eyeshadow and their lipstick and their mascara. So we'll get to that. So this is an overview of the kit. You've got your shadows, you've got your lipsticks, your sharpener, mascara, 3 different foundations, eye makeup remover, concealer palette, mirror, sponges, brushes, and there are some lip liners, eyeliners, and lipsticks under there. As far as the powders go, the powders can tend to be just a little bit powdery, a little bit dusty. They do have a little bit of a fallout, so I do recommend either putting something under your eye or just making sure that you do your eye makeup first and then wiping away afterwards. But their shadows are heavily pigmented and they do last all day, which I really like. So they do have pretty good shadows. I'm pretty into them. And I kind of like the color options because they give you more than enough neutrals. They give you both matte and shimmers, but they also give you some of those crazy fun colors, the blues, the yellows, all of that kind of stuff. And that's really nice to have when you're just trying to add some diversity to your looks every day. I obviously don't really do that. I kind of wear the same colors over and over again. But what I will say is I'm usually all for just straight matte eyeshadows. Their shimmer shadows in this are incredible. It's like, I don't even want to refer to them as shimmers. It's more micro glitter, but don't think glitter as in like tacky glitter. It's like glitter that just does its job. It's almost like electrifying in a sense, where you can actually see the glitter moving, or you can just see it reflecting off of the light rather than, it just does something. I don't know, I can't even explain it. It's just really good. I really like it a lot. So I'm just going to go through a few of these swatches so I can just show you guys how pigmented they are. You can see that they can be a little bit dusty, and then we will move on to the next thing. So here's an overview of the powders. As you can see, there's really like no face powders or anything like that here. You can kind of swap these out as like blushes or bronzers or whatever, but I thought it was weird that there was like no distinct area for that. But I just wanted to show you just maybe 1 or 2 swatches. So we'll just take this one. This is just a regular matte color, And as you can see right there, how pigmented that comes out. And these are all buildable, by the way, which is something that I really love about it. And this is one of the shimmer ones. They are so beautiful, and I don't think the camera's really going to do it justice. But I don't know if you can see the way that it shimmers. It's just, like, the camera definitely doesn't do it justice at all, but it is really, really, really incredible. I'll swatch one more color for you just so you can see one of the brighter, not neutral ones. So I will swatch the blue. And like I said, even though it's fairly pigmented, you can tell that it's already a little bit chalky, like a little bit dusty. So that was one of the downsides that I found about it. But other than that, they're pretty good to work with. This next thing is the little concealer palette. There really are no color correctors in here as far as like the greens, the reds, all of that kind of stuff to, you know, counter correct either deep under eye circles or any serious blemish problems. But they do have a yellow in here. They do have very light to fairly dark concealer colors, so it is good. I also really like that they have a very creamy consistency. Here's a swatch from the concealer palette. I'll just do a lighter color just to show you guys. This is buildable concealer, which I really like. It's very creamy. It does not, like I said, it doesn't like get all chalky, which tends to be the case with a lot of these kits concealer palettes. So I was really happy about that once I tried it out. It's not like the heaviest coverage in the world. It's no crazy good concealer, but it's good enough, especially for a kid. And if you don't have a lot of issues as far as problematic skin, then this could be good for you. The next thing I want to show you is this instant eye makeup remover. This is like a gel consistency. It's a little bit strange. I wasn't totally used to it. When I first tried it on, I was like, this is weird. You have to actually use a pretty big amount, not just to get everything off, but because it's like a gel-like consistency, it tends to like seep into your skin almost as if you're putting on like moisturizer or something, not as if you're removing something. I'm used to like a little bit heavier of an oil for an eye makeup remover, but it still is good. And what I do like about this is that if you are on the job, or even if you're not on the job and you're just trying to fix something up really quick, you don't have that oil like residue after, so you can apply makeup right after you wipe it off without it being too oily. So yeah, so it's good. Not my favorite, but it does what it should do. Okay, the foundations. So there are 3 different color foundations in here. I'm just pulling 2 of them out right now. The foundations, I don't know if it's just me. I have this thing against foundations in kits. For some reason, they just don't seem to live up to, you know, your typical foundation, things that you would wear every day. And I understand, you know, you're getting it in a kit, so I guess the quality isn't going to be as great. But if you're really looking to invest in something that's like really, really high quality, especially as far as foundations go, I feel like finding it in a cosmetology kit is just not going to happen unless you're buying something from a specific brand, which you know you love their foundations. This is definitely much better, again, than any other cosmetology kit's foundation that I've tried. It definitely does give a cleaner coverage. It's not streaky, which is great, but as far as giving you like that full stage makeup type of look, it's not really going to give you that, which as a pageant girl is something that I look for, and it's something that I feel like a lot of people look for. Even if you're going out, you just don't just want like a sort of sheer colored coverage. You want a sort of full coverage look. Now, obviously, this color is way too dark for me, but like I said, I got this in the medium to dark kit. And what I will say is that even though it may look like it's a heavy coverage foundation from here, it's really not. I've worked with them enough times to know that if you're going to sheer it out to the point where you're not caking it on your face and you're trying to wear it like a normal foundation, it is not really all that full with the coverage. It doesn't give the type of coverage that I would like, unless you're seriously caking it on, in which case I really don't want to do. And on that. These brushes, I've gotten stuck using these brushes a few times. I was at a photo shoot in Disney World a few weeks ago, and I got a bunch of my brushes stolen, and I was really upset, but I wound up having these with me. I have to say, even though it's kind of like a dinky little package, they came in handy, and they really weren't bad. I was pretty impressed with the quality. I didn't have brush hairs falling out on people. They're like lightweight. Like, they're not like the worst brushes in the world, but they're like lightweight. You wouldn't expect to even pretty much touch these if you got these, but they came in handy, and I actually think that you should keep them on you if you have the kit with you, just in case something like that happens where you're getting brushes stolen, or you just want to toss these in your pocketbook just to have something quick to touch up. They really worked. The fact that the little hairs didn't fall out was a big deal to me, because I was a little bit nervous that that was what was going to happen. I don't really like testing out new brushes, especially when I'm at a shoot. That's not typically a good time to start testing new products, but they worked, so I'm really happy with that. Okay, and I just want to quickly get into this sharpener really quick. This sharpener, I know it's a sharpener, it does its job, whatever. There is this piece that comes at the end of it, which I'll show you on a close-up. You have to make sure you take the piece out. Like, otherwise you're not going to be able to sharpen it. You're going to be like, why doesn't my pencil fit in this? Just take the piece out, I'm just throwing that out there. But other than that, I would actually recommend keeping the piece in. At first it was kind of annoying. I was like, why do they have this? But it helps prevent it from like getting clogged. Like, if you're just kind of tossing everything around in your kit, if you just keep it in there, then nothing's going to really get in it. It's not going to damage the sharpener. And yeah, I actually wound up liking it after a while. I could rave about this mascara all day. Okay, so I know everybody has their preferences with like brushes and stuff like that on the mascara, but first off, the mascara can be a little bit liquidy, so you want it to dry, but it holds up, it's not flaky, and it's got one of those really awesome, can you see that? I don't know if it's focusing on it enough, whatever, I'll make sure that I get a good shot of it. It's got one of those hard brushes, and it's got like this little like curve thing. It's just, it kind of reminds me of this, there's this MAC Studio mascara that I used to use like years ago. I haven't used it in a really long time because their stuff is just kind of overpriced. This reminds me of exactly that, and I love when when the mascaras have the plastic brushes, because I can really get really super close to my lash line. And as somebody who has blonde eyelashes, like you guys have seen, even in my last video, I wasn't really wearing eye makeup there. I had a little bit on, believe it or not, but I wasn't wearing much. And you can see that I have like platinum blonde eyelashes and platinum blonde eyebrows. And I'm not a blonde, I'm a redhead naturally, but for some reason my eyebrows and my eyelashes just came out blonde when I was born. And it's really difficult when I'm putting mascara on, or if I'm putting mascara on any blonde girls, to get right to the root of where their eyelash meets their, their eyelid. It's really difficult. And so you kind of get this like gap when you're doing your mascara, and it looks really strange. It looks like your makeup isn't finished. And this prevents me from that problem, which I'm so glad about, because it's so hard for me to find any sort of mascara that can do that, but this does it. And yeah, I can just rave about this all day. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of this mascara. And here's a swatch of one of their eyeliners, which I forgot to mention actually a little earlier that they have eyeliners. But I actually really like their eyeliners. They have great consistency. It goes on really smoothly. It stays on all day. It's just a really, really great eyeliner. It's just one of those things you could just toss in your bag. And they have really awesome color choices. Of course, I have the black one, but I figured I'd just show you guys the turquoise, just in case any of you like some color, then you have some color options there. Okay, the next thing that I want to show you is the long-lasting liquid lipstick. This one is not the same as the other one. The other one, I believe, was a matte one. This one is great. It's just like, well, it's like purple, not really like my color or anything like that, but it is a great quality lipstick. And these liquid lipsticks are seriously long lasting. They do not lie. Look, one swipe and that's what it comes out like, and they dry up on you without making your lips feel like they're getting really super dry, really super chalky, anything like that. They are really, really, really great lip products. I would definitely go out of my way, even if you're not trying to buy a Cosmetology kit, but you're just looking for a good lip product. I definitely highly, highly, highly recommend their lip products. This is a swatch of their lipstick. It's good. This comes out a little bit more pink than it actually looks in the tube. In the tube, it looks a little bit more red. But I actually like the way that it dries. It's creamy, but gives a slightly more matte finish once it actually dries, which it's not currently dry right now. But I like it because it doesn't dry out your lips. It doesn't leave a chalky finish. It's just, I really enjoy their lip products a lot. I think between their lip products and their mascara, it's a big hit. The liners. This is my all-time favorite lip liner. I didn't think I would ever find an all-time favorite lip liner in a Cosmetology kit before. Like, I just figured it would be something that I would like you know, spend quite a bit of money on or something like that. This is the lip liner Baby Doll. It is just so good. It's like this peachy color, but it's still nude, not too bright, not too nude. It just like gives you like a really great finish. It's like Your Lips, but like, you know, they have Your Lips but better. It's more like Your Lips but like way better. So I really like this. And the liquid matte lipstick that I was telling you guys about that somebody took from me, that, first off, it tastes good. Not that I recommend that you eat your makeup, but it tastes really good. It's got a great scent. It kind of smells like somebody just baked something. I don't know, it just smells really good. And it's this color. So that is really great. So you'll have it in your kit. I may not have mine anymore, but I can just buy it online, because you can buy all of these items separately on their website, just so you know. You don't have to get it like in a whole kit. It also comes with the sponges, and then it comes with the mirror. The mirror is like kind of like, at least mine is like taped to the bottom or stuck to the bottom. I don't know, I can't pull it out, so I find the mirror to be quite useless. And the sponges, I don't really like using that sponge. I prefer beauty blenders, but you know, can't hurt to have extra sponges. And that's basically it. That's basically the overview of the whole kit and my opinion on each individual product. My overall favorite part of the kit is a mixture of that mascara and the lip liner. It's just so beautiful and it works so well. And then my least favorite part would have to be the foundation, but I'm always so picky about foundation, so I don't know. It's really hard for me to find foundations and kits that I like. And as far as you using this for your personal use, I think you should buy things individually rather than just like buying a kit. Even though the kit, it retails for around $200, I just feel like you can get better use out of higher quality products, even potentially a little bit cheaper, for your own personal use. But it's pretty good if you're looking for a cosmetology kit, either for school or for, I don't know if you're going to cosmetology school, if your school provides it, or even if you're not going to school and you are just like a makeup artist and that is your job or whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much that. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I have new videos that come out every Sunday and Wednesday, and this Sunday at 10 a.m. my new T-top video will be out, and if you haven't watched my last one, you can click right here and go ahead and watch that. And I will see you guys in Sunday's video. Bye.